It's spot trading season. Did you get that? Yes. You are welcome to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Yes. What do I have for you today? I've got SNT slash USDT. All right. So now let's go into the charts and look at all the parameters and see whether this is worthy of taking as a trade. All right, let's get going. Good. So what do we have here? Wow. See this? See this pump? Just look at this pump. Wow. This is awesome. Are we going to take advantage of this? Okay, this is at 73 and it's actually been going up. As you can see, it went up by 24% over the past 24 hours. So this is something that we could actually look at. So let's not waste time. Let's go straight. As you can see that it's currently moving up. You can see the parabolic SARS is pushing it up. The momentum is high. I'm seeing a little red candle here, but it looks like it's still going to run into a green candle. All right, so now let's go ahead and see what the measurement is here in the RSI, 73%. Yeah, we can go ahead and look at this. So let's look at it. Now let's take a quick, let's check how much we can get here. We're going to get 3,312 and it's taking up 99.98. Wow. But first off, I want to check a couple of things. Let's see the volume that's been traded, 4.62 million. Not that much. Anyway, the price of the coin is tiny though. So what do you expect? All right. So the 24-hour high was 0.03232. While the 24-hour low is 0.0239. So we're going to look for something in between that and we're going to see how this goes. All right, let's go ahead and see this. So we have what did I let me check again one more time. Oh, now it's green. That's good. It's good. So we're going to have to quickly do this. So we're buying outrightly though. But before we go ahead, this is a 3232. Let me make it 31. Let me see what we have here. It's 30, but let me see. Let's make it 31. All right. So we're going to copy this and then let's cut that and let's sell and take this to 31. Let's see what this is going to give us. 31. And then we put this here. Okay, we get 2.6. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, so let's go ahead and try this out. One, quick, go and see. So we've got this. Let's buy this outrightly. We ain't wasting time. Let's go ahead and buy this. Did we buy it? I guess we did. Yup. We still have like about 2 cents, but that's not much. Let's go to sell. Now, we've got 3,300. Wow, 0.696. Now, of course, that decimal point is not going to count. So what we really have technically is 3,300. Now, I'm going to show you something new. And you can use this if you don't want to have losses that are way below what you really want. So if I go to this place where we have limit and I click on OCO, OCO just means one cancels the other, right? And that means that in this kind of trade, if you want to set something like a stop loss, right, or take profit, this gives you that opportunity. Now, of course, you do this in situations where maybe you want to really set a high, take profit, like you want to set a sell limit that's quite high. And then you now try to put like a medium level, a sell limit that is slightly below your price. I mean, that your capital, and you don't mind losing because that's what they call it. It's like a stop loss. Okay, stop loss just means that in case it goes down, you don't want to lose too much of your money. And I really do understand what that means because if you're losing like $20 out of $100, that means you're losing 20% of your capital. And you really want to keep it within, a boundary, right? Now, of course, you do all of that when you're not even sure what the market is about to offer. And there's really no way we can really tell what's going to happen in the market. We can only give intelligent guesses. Now, looking at this, I'm checking and I'm seeing that, okay, it's on a green candle going up and everything. But at this point, I don't even know the direction it's going to go. I hope it's going to go higher. And I'm seeing that it's going kind of higher right now. So for me, if you want to use OCO, you can set a very good sell limit here, which let's see, we put 3.2, right? And we put the amount of, let's say, 3,300 SNT. You can see this is giving us 105.6. Now, if we change this to 1.5 or maybe 1.8, it's going to reduce it lower. That's 49. If I change it to 111, it's going to give me 2.63, right? So that's the starting point to set your take profit up there. Then you see this stop and this limit is now the one that, yeah, you now have to decide how much are you willing to lose, and you don't want to go beyond, maybe like you don't want to go beyond 2%, you don't want to go beyond 3%. You can decide that, okay, for the stop, I put it, okay, when it gets to that point, then it should trigger that trade that it should sell at a lower price that's not going to give you too much loss. Now, in this case, do I want to do that? Because like you can decide that, okay, for the stop, we can put it as, if we're trying to make 0.12, which isn't that much. Let me take this to slightly higher. Let me take it to 3.2. And I say, okay, I plan to make 105.6. Okay, but what if it doesn't get there? Right? Then that means that when it's going lower than my $100, I can set a stop to trigger a sale at a lower price of maybe 0.03, let's say 0. Or 0, let's say 0.02 or 0.1, right? And then I don't mind selling it at 0.03. Now, this is going to give me like about maybe $3 loss or thereabout. For you to know, you take this 0.03 and you go back to limit and then you check, right? You can put, that's it, limit. You can put this amount there, like I said, 0.03. And then when you pick 100%, you see, you're just losing like about $1. If I want to make this like slightly lower, I can make this 2.9, and maybe all I'm losing, okay, no, that's too much. Let's say 2.95. I'm losing like about $2.65. I mean, you could say, okay, you don't want to lose more than $2.65. But that's good enough. But in this case, I actually don't want to lose anything. Because I don't want a case where it will now come and hit this one. And because once it triggers, right? Because if I put 0.0301, right? If it hits this point where I'm already losing $1 plus and it hits that point, it's going to trigger, it's going to cancel the first one I did, which is which is supposed to give me $105. And then it will now come and take this one. So in this case, I really don't want that, right? I don't want to lose any money. I'd rather, okay, make minimal profit than now to lose. Based on the advice that I get from the charts, people say, oh, it's good to do OCO. Fine. That's giving you a stop loss and a take profit. But in this case, I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to do that. I still want to go back to my limit, right? So I'm just showing you that, of course, that opportunity is there. But at this point, I think it's going to hit it because it's just going up and down. I mean, I can place a minimal profit, right? I'm not greedy. If I check where this one is, what it has gotten to, 3043, I don't mind just taking a minimal. 3043, what's that? 3043. Let's see, what is that going to give us? Oh, 41 cents. Okay, maybe I want a bit more than that. Let's just do one. Okay, 3.2. I mean, this is conservative enough. So I'm just going to, put that in there and then go ahead and click on this. You can see it's going back up, and then I place my sell. Okay, so we're currently in the trade. Let's see how long this goes before it reaches the promised land. I'll be back to give you the results. Wow, I'm back, and we can see that SNT USDT has already sold. And this happened a while ago because this happened while I was sleeping, okay? Look at it. Right now, it's already on a downward trend. Wow. See where it was before? It was somewhere here that we bought it. Yeah, somewhere around here. And see how much it has gone all the way down. But we thank God, we're good. We're good. So let's see how much we have made. Okay, so here it is. We've made $2.21. Awesome. This is good. So that's a profit of 2.21%. That's great. Now, this particular trade took about an hour and 4 minutes. So it didn't particularly take so much time, really. It's just that I wasn't putting my eye on it. So it got executed much earlier. And you can see how the trend is going. Now, one of the things that scared me a bit about this particular trade was that I saw that it was really at its peak. If you see here, it really got to like about 18. I mean, the RSI got so high that I was like, wow, will this go any further? But I was still sure that somehow we will, if we set a conservative, sell limit, we will still be able to make it. So I knew it was going to hit the point when it's going to start coming down. I knew that, but I was just hedging my risk and hoping that, okay, this will still move up. And it did. It did. It took that, it went up to that point and it started coming down. And that's the most important thing. Sometimes you take some intelligent risks, right? It wasn't an intelligent risk, really, because looking at it, I shouldn't have taken the trade because there was no guarantee that this will not start coming down. I was hoping it would just go up a little bit, and it did. So it was a real intelligent risk, but thank God it worked out. Okay, so anyways, like I said, I showed you earlier that there was a presupposition that we could use the OCO, that's one cancels the other, which helps to, create like a take profit and also a stop loss at the same time. But the reason why I didn't use the OCO was because I didn't want to lose any money, right? I didn't want to lose any money for any reason, not even $1. I wasn't prepared to do so. So in that case, if I had said it, it definitely would have hit it and then I would have lost. And then we'll be talking about, no, I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to wait it out and it actually worked for me. So in some cases, you may have to use the OCO, right? In the case where you're not sure, in the case where there's uncertainty, right? And you're not sure of the volatility of that particular coin, you have to use the OCO. That's one cancels the other, just in case you don't want to have too much loss. Because in some cases, I've seen situations where, you just place your limit and you're actually running into almost like 30% loss at the point, and then you just stuck with leaving the trade until whichever time it rises up to your expectation. So in that case, it would have been better to just set an OCO so that when it starts coming down, it could cancel maybe with a $5 loss or with a 3% loss or a 5% loss, and you move on with your life and you go on to other trades. But if you wait it out and it doesn't work like that, you definitely will lose out eventually. So anyway, I hope you've learned something new. It's the OCO strategy, right? But I didn't use it. I still went with my limit order because I didn't want to lose any money at all. Please let me know what you think about this video. Let me share your comments with me in the comment section. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, right? Share, like, and let your friends also be partakers of this knowledge you're getting. Thank you so much once again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.